If you've been part of my channel for a while, you know that I've been talking about Ethereum and ready for a big move. While everyone is telling us it's going to zero and that it's a complete waste of time, I've quietly been in the background walking and talking all things Ethereum. Whether that's Ondo Finance or more being built on the Ethereum chain, I think it's set for a big rally. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why and why all of a sudden everyone is suddenly flipping on Ethereum. Hit that like button and subscribe for the channel for all of your daily cryptocurrency content, making you ahead of everyone else in this game. Let's get into the video. So let's start with some context because I think it's important. Ethereum has been a disappointing mover. In fact, as the top altcoin, it has been significantly behind, with over 50% behind its all-time high. And the times we do see a little bit of upside momentum, well, we suddenly get pushed all the way back down. So what is going on and why can I be so optimistic about where Ethereum is going to go? Well, this is the first thing I want to show you. Whales have been buying huge amounts of Ethereum. And when I say huge amount of Ethereum, I'm talking 800,000-900,000 Ethereum every single day. And this isn't specifically to ETFs. We'll talk about them in a minute. But we do know that those holding the most are accumulating even more. It's a very similar pattern to what we're seeing on Bitcoin. Now, tradition says that generally Ethereum and altcoins move after Bitcoin, about a month behind. So why are we not seeing Ethereum move? Well, the reality is that everyone's going to Bitcoin right now. Altcoins are completely smashed to pieces and institutional investment is here. But we're starting to see that change on Ethereum. You only have to take a look at what's going on with the ETFs to understand that there is a complete shift in where Ethereum is sitting. Gone are the days of Ethereum ETFs lagging behind. Gone are the days of seeing massive outflows or no volume whatsoever. Just look at the 27th last week, over $77 million were put into Ethereum ETFs. That looks like it's going to be another good day over the course of the last 24 hours as well. So we are now seeing institutions adopt Ethereum. I talked about it on my Ondo Finance video that we're seeing even more being built on the Ethereum chain as well. So why therefore are people like Tom Lee getting super bullish? Well, they're starting to take the Michael Saylor approach to Bitcoin. In fact, Tom Lee wants to build Ethereum's MicroStrategy. He is now suggesting that a massive amount, $250 million, could be raised to buy Ethereum. This would be the first one as well. We're starting to see many companies flip to build on Ethereum. And if we were to get those Ethereum ETFs with staking, it is pretty much game over if you ask me. There is even more accumulation on Ethereum in June. In fact, we saw one of the biggest months that we've had for accumulation of Ethereum. And guess where it's all going? 35 million Ethereum is now staked and generating income for those staking it. But Ethereum has shown strength by holding above its short-term support range, suggesting that buyers are stepping in with confidence. Bullish momentum appears to be building, especially as macro sentiment around risk assets begins to recover. We've only seen that recently, where you've got things like Cynthia Loomis as well as Donald Trump specifically saying how important both Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency markets will be. Ethereum, however, is struggling to reclaim that kind of upper range of around $2,500. It is above it today, but only just. We need to see it define a range between 22 and 28, and then the breakout above 3,000. The fact that we've talked about strong accumulation patterns detecting amongst big Ethereum holders gives us confidence that we're going to see it. And one of the hottest chains right now, and again, this is all about interoperability, but one of the hottest chains that I've been talking about now is XRPL. Well, we know that EVM sidechains are now bringing Ethereum and XRP over to the XRPL as well. This opens up a ton of opportunities, specifically relating back to DApps, decentralized application being built over there as well. And what does the XRPL have? Links directly to global payment systems and the financial markets. So again, Ethereum is positioning itself to make things happen. These are why we should be very bullish indeed. And like the question therefore is, well, what comes next? This is the big one. Staked Ethereum reduces the supply, positively impacting price. The more Ethereum staked, the more beneficial it is long-term and the more conviction there is in that play. And I think we're seeing more and more of this, all of which is getting ready, in my opinion, for those Ethereum ETFs with staking. This opens up a whole new game when it comes to this. You only have to take a look at what's going on right now in the charts. Bitcoin holding around 107, Ethereum at 24.48, trading within this range that we've been talking about, but we do need some more positive momentum. So keep close to what's going on with institutions. You're going to hear some pretty big news coming out for Ethereum over the course of the next 2 weeks. And I think we're set, as is the rest of the market, for a push to the upside. Could we see a $3,000 Ethereum in the next 2 weeks? I definitely think it's possible. Anyway, let me know what you think of all of this. Are you still bullish on Ethereum? Have you changed out, or are you looking at something else? Let me know in the comments. And as always, check out the links in the description if you want to trade cryptocurrency or just simply go and buy it. BitUnix has you covered. That link down there in the description. Go and get signed up. It definitely is worth it. Right, until next time, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.